Make sure these strike guys don't go anywhere.
Well, there's not any active striking
Oh.
going on. Your police assumption and intuition might say the police, the local police may have been asked to patrol this area because there's high-value warehouse.
Okay. So let's see here. So you said there are 4 main buildings, warehouse types, and a bunch of people kind of loafing around outside, right?
Absolutely. A lot of them are taking breaks, some of them which probably shouldn't be.
Okay. So I'm gonna approach the guy who seems to be the most in charge, who has the largest swarm of groupies.
Alright, let me go ahead and pull up my random NPCs. Uh, Indeed, you do find someone. A mouse who looks like he is barking orders at anyone and everyone. You recognize he's probably a foreman out here.
Okay. He's gonna try and flag him down. It's like, excuse me, sir. You seem to be the one in charge around here.
Yeah, what's it to you?
He's gonna reach into his coat and he's gonna pull out his badge and he's gonna say, Investigator Boone, part of the BI. We're interested in one of your boys. He seems to have gone missing.
Oh yeah, which one of them?
Felix Riddle, black cat, about yay high.
Felix? I ain't know any Felix.
You ain't know any Felix? Your boys know
if-
any Felix.
Quick question: are you intentionally doing that, Felix, or did you actually forget the name?
I think
It's
you forgot
Martin.
the name.
Shit. For some reason, I thought it
It's
was Felix
Martin.
because
There
I
we
had a different
Martin.
character who was named Martin.
And
Shit.
today is the 100th anniversary of Felix the Cat.
Ooh, wow.
Okay.
I was also thinking of Felix the cat.
40
We're
Yes,
gonna have to have him
Martin
parachute in on this.
Martin Riddle.
Oh, Martin. Yeah. Big slacker. Big with the union guys around here. What of him?
Well, he's recently gone missing. Wondering if you would know anything about that, or if he's said
Yeah,
anything.
tell me something I don't know.
Well, I was wondering if you could tell me if he's been saying anything particularly seditious around you and your boys.
Let me think, and he will chat with you for a bit.
Okay.
I would like for you to roll gossip here.
Okay. I assume this guy's not low down enough that Streetwise would apply. Is he?
No, he is not. He is an upstanding citizen, sir. He is one who is willing to talk to the police and not give them the cold shoulder.
Okay. So this is gossip. So what should I roll for this?
That's usually questioning, right?
Yeah, mind, gossip, questioning would all be things to
Alright.
add together onto this, I believe.
Okay, so
And if you have anything else you'd like to think would help you here.
I'm not trying to strong arm him at all, so I think that should be good.
You do have authority, if I recall.
I do.
You can remind him of the penalties of lying to an officer.
Yes, that is true. He probably wouldn't be so firm in that regard.
But you did flash your badge at the very least.
I did.
So that gives you enough.
Okay, so hold on. This is pretty significant. So this is 2d12. Mind and gossip. No, sorry, that was with the
Yeah.
that was
Mind, gossip, questioning, and authority.
questioning and authority. Yeah, so here's the questioning. There we go. So questioning nothing, but still 4. 3.
Yup, 3 is good. He will kind of rattle his brain and start mentioning other people's names, and he will take people off of their work, bring them over to ask them a few questions, and a lot of them are honestly hostile to you initially. Because they don't like you, and they make it very clear that they're union folk, and they look after their own.
Of course.
But after you talk to them enough, and you at least get them to feel that you're not there to arrest Martin, they open up a little bit. And with 3 successes, you would learn that Martin does in fact work here, which you got from the foreman. most of them are in the union with him as well. A lot of them go over and meet over at the Red Tail Pool Hall very frequently. And one of them actually knows him personally and knows his apartment address. It's kind of like a low-down place, you know. It's got like two L-shaped buildings and like a little concrete park in between. Terrible as hell, you know.
Yeah. So,
But you also learn a couple more interesting things. His little brother was actually around a little bit ago asking the same thing where his brother was. Little boy, Timothy. Adorable lad, really. And some other folks in suits were also asking the same. Nobody told him anything. But you do find one worker who seems like he kind of tries to avoid the question when you ask him about those lads over in suits. I don't know. I hadn't seen nothing. I've been here all day. You know, there's been nothing.
listen, buddy. Oh shit! No, I had something planned off, but that wouldn't go off well with the rest of the group. You ain't seen nothing. All right, listen, pal. If what everyone's told me is true, Martin might be in a bit of trouble, not with the law, but with something a bit worse. So anything you can tell me, anything at all, might help him more than it helps me.
Well, what kind of trouble? Martin's a clever guy. He can handle it.
I'm sure he's a clever guy, but with suits coming after him, not our suits, mind you, might not matter how clever he is.
Oh, well, shit. Now I feel bad taking their money.
He.
It ain't illegal to take a gift now. I know my law on that.
Nah.
Illegal if I did something else, but I just told him where he lived. I figured he could handle it.
Yeah, I told him where he lived. All right.
I let him. I tried to call him too, you know, let him know. Didn't answer.
Of course,
like I said, he's a smart guy. He can handle this.
Of course, you called him up to let him know you're a saint.
Hell yeah, I am. Don't you say otherwise, Copper?
Yeah, a real Boy Scout.
Sure thing, pal. All right. Well, I think we have what we all need here. He's gonna kind of look around at everybody gathered around. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your trouble. If you strike, you know, best of luck to you.
About 80% of the crowd will all turn their heads and spit and then nod.
And I think we have what we need.
All right, that is the scene. Where do you plan to go next?
Probably to his house first.
All right.
Yeah, let's go to his apartment.
Yeah, I'm gonna shift you guys over here.
Conveniently getting there at the same time.
I know, right? It's like it took you some time to round everyone up, go through all the questions, and it took some time to go literally house to house. All right. And as everyone's going out to the house, Dante, you're just preparing your act, right?
Yep. Going.
You do, in fact, have at least a theater lined up that you expect you can go ahead and just keep doing your act here every night as long as you keep paying for it. As long as people keep paying to see you, it'll work out.
Yeah, as long as they can keep me in town. I am
right.
The famous Dante, the original.
All right. Is there anything in particular you would like to be doing then?
I have to check from the audience's position their view of the stage because I've got like a Pepper's Ghost illusion thing going on, but I need to be sure that the lights of the secondary illusion room are also, not lighting up the things I don't need them to be lighting up. I need to
Gotta
check.
make sure they don't see the camera as it points towards the mirror.
Well, more so that the light, when it reflects off of things, doesn't illuminate the false hologram type illusion that happens there due to the reflection of the darkness. Also, I need to make sure that the trapdoors are set up right, that there's a fall that I can take that doesn't break my legs when I go through the trapdoor, that the barrels are set up in such the right way that when the bars that lift them in the back aren't visible again to the audience, that... I gotta go to the safe to make sure that the gun is the right gun.
Oh, yes, you gotta go and check in on the gun. Gun's still there. Good. The safe worked.
Or that it's the same gun.
It very much looks like it, but how can you be sure?
Right,
It's
not
definitely the same gun.
not a parallel gun from the dirt dimension.
And a worm crawls out. No.
Yeah, no, when I say I got 6 hours to make sure that the theater is ready, I'm using 6 hours to make sure that the theater is ready.
Alright, so I'm not going to force you to roll it, but I will go ahead and grant you an extra D8 to whatever performance you do because you just take the time to prepare. So you can mark that down if we want to roll that later and just see how fantastic you are. Alright, so with you handling your theater and Guido out with the boys, it comes down upon Claudia as you ride up on the apartment block.
You mean like after several of them?
Yes, after several of them and several false positives, you come across your next target on the list.
Okay.
These are the Blue Island apartments. It is a set of apartments that take up the whole block with a central concrete courtyard between L-shaped buildings.
Oh wow, L-shaped, upscale, not the dumbbell-shaped ones that overheat and kill everybody.
Yeah, I know. Someone actually put some thought into the design of this place, even if nobody keeps it up.
Yeah, that and also the entire city burning down helped a little bit. Okay. Well, the usual thing of I'll tell the cab driver to wait. I have been tipping him generously.
Okay. I'd like you to roll a mind and observation.
Okay.
As you start to approach what you assume is Martin's apartment.
Okay. And this extra one is my danger sense. So one success for looking for stuff, a second success if someone's trying to kill me.
Indeed. As you start to climb the stairs, you do, of course, hear some voices up ahead.
Well, this is a building. First, I'd have to ring the doorbell.
Well,
I see you're climbing the stairs to the door.
Yeah.
Front step. My bad.
Or rather, I was going to say you can enter into the apartment without any trouble, and you start climbing into the building.
Okay.
I'm not going to put any extra.
Well, how do I know what apartment he is? I'd have to check the index to see if he's got a mailbox.
Right. Okay. So you go ahead and check by the mailbox. I'm sorry. I had initially assumed your investigation actually gave you the addresses. And that was what I was.
They might only list the phone number and the street that he's on. They might not list the apartment number if he has a direct line, and it might not even be him. But usually they don't list the apartment number in the phone book.
Right. So I skipped a couple of steps for you, but
right. But I would
keen enough and have a plan.
Yeah, I would just look at the mailbox listing, see if I could find his, and then go to the and now this building might be so old that he doesn't have a doorbell down here, so I'd have to go upstairs and knock.
That would be correct. There's no such wiring in this building for that.
Now, in this time period, there might be a doorman who might not let me in.
But there isn't, because who could afford one?
So it is a cheap tenement. Okay.
100%.
Huh. That couldn't have been Riddles, and how could he afford a diamond if he can't afford a doorman? All right. What floor is he on?
He is up on the 3rd floor. And, now I'll interrupt. As you start climbing the staircase, you do in fact hear voices coming from the 3rd floor, and it sounds like a couple of people muttering, and the sounds of something metal on metal wriggling around. You might even be familiar with the sound.
Like someone jimmying open a door? I'm a doe-eyed ingenue.
Indeed. Before you actually get up onto the landing and look around, you hear it and you can choose your approach.
I will be sneaky.
However, I would like you to make a roll. I'm going to figure out what that roll is real quick as well, because there's something else happening here.
I've got lots of dice.
Okay, I believe it is that. I'm checking out the roll because I forgot to write down what the opposition was. I am terrible and dumb. Shame me now.
You've got internet shame, the worst kind of shame.
I know, it just...
For shame.
The internet
For
remembers
shame.
everything forever.
Well, it is a digital repository of all human knowledge, for what that's worth.
Not much.
Roll mind, will, deceit, and presence.
Jeez.
Wow. The more skills, usually the more difficult it is, but that only rewards those of us who are highly skilled. Okay. I keep forgetting you can't use commas. What?
I know.
Stop doing that. All right. 1, 2, 3. 3 successes with a 6 highest.
All right.
Better not be more corpse worms.
As you are almost on the landing, the landing up ahead splits off in two directions. Down one hall, you can hear the voices. Down the other hall, at the end, you can see a small young child, black cat, staring very intently at you. You get a very strange feeling from him. But as he looks at you, he starts to run.
Away?
Yes.
Huh. I frightened a small child. Good to know. I make a note of this, and then stealthily or quietly approach the muttering people. Can I make out what they're saying?
Indeed you could. If you were stalking up on them, what do you have for that?
I have evasion.
Speed, evasion, and
I
observation?
don't have stealth, but I do have observation.
Mm-hmm. So go
Okay.
ahead and roll that in. I will figure out an opposed roll for them to notice you approaching. These are these goons. All right. You make not even a creak on the floorboards, and you can hear them muttering to themselves.
What are they saying?
So what? Just the one guy? Yeah, this is his place. What, do you think he's in there? Nah, but we can take his stuff. Why's the boss want him gone anyway?
Are
Guess
they
he
still
got all up
jimmying?
in our business.
Yeah, they're still jimmying the door, right?
Oh yeah. One of them looks like he's supposed to be on guard, but his back is on the wall and he's looking the wrong direction.
Yeah, he's the world's worst holdout. Well, it'll be difficult for me to get in the apartment, so I might as well wait until they break in.
All right, indeed you do. And you hear the eventually you will hear the successful clunk of him getting the pins just right, turning the knob, and he opens it. And he just puts up his hands, turns back around to his partner, and goes, "Ta-da! Yeah,
Okay.
show off, whatever."
I'm gonna go ahead and reveal myself,
Ah!
gentlemen.
All right. It looks like they are going to be reaching for their guns, predictably.
Oh, I'd like to have my gun already out.
Oh, indeed. A great idea, really. So I'm going to go ahead and bring back our rangefinder, because that will be good. And we'll go ahead and do this.
I would like to be at near range, which is 3 paces. I have like a 3 success stealth, so I could probably do that.
Indeed. That will be perfect, and I will go ahead and also introduce Zamek and Francis to the scene as well. So here we go. You said you want to be at near?
Yeah.
You guys will be downstairs. Oh yeah, let's reverse that. 2 back. There we go. So you are at close. They are at near. We have 2 goons. Zamek and Francis. You have just arrived at the apartment. And you know where the apartment number, how to get in, there's no doorman. They told you everything. You had a good investigation.
All right, nothing could go wrong. Let's go.
And as you start to walk into the building, you at least hear the sound of scuffling footsteps as something's about to happen. So Claudia, and everyone else, why don't you guys roll us some initiative?
Okay.
You're starting the fight, Raph, so I think you just wouldn't even get dazed.
Yeah, I know.
Instead,
I'm not. I mean,
these guys are going to have to roll and see if they aren't dazed.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Yeah, because I even though I could get a benefit, I might blow it, so I'm not going to roll.
Yeah, you are just fine. So
And-
let's not even worry about you.
So and remind me again. Initiative is
Mind and
Speed of mind.
observation.
Oh, mind
And
observation. My bad.
danger
Mind observation.
mind observation.
sense. Yes.
Okay.
They are not in line of sight for you, so you do need at least 2 successes. But you're aware something might be about to happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
These
can have.
guys are distracted. They also need to get 2 successes,
Okay.
which they already failed, honestly. 1, 2. Okay, they are in fact dazed. I'm gonna give them a yellow.
Well,
I'm going to make this pretty short.
Oh, I imagine so. So you have the initiative. What are you gonna do first?
Oh well, I got my pistol. I'm just going to guard and say, gentlemen, this isn't worth it. Just blow, and it's like you were never here. Because trust me, you don't want to be here. And I will attempt to scare them, starting with the closest one.
Oh no! So that is resisted by body, will, and presence.
It sure is.
All right, checking them
Wow,
out.
that's a crappy roll.
They do have a presence die.
Yeah, but that's still a crappy roll.
Jesus Christ.
The first one does not beat you.
I have only successfully intimidated the first one. I would need to score 2 successes to be able to sweep to the second one. So I only scare the first one, but I do have my guess. And that's it. It's the end of my turn. That guy's panicked.
Indeed,
when
he is, and he starts stammering. And goes, I don't know about this. I think we should just back up. That's a gun. And his friend just kind of like is trying his best to get his gun out from his pocket, and it's sort of snagged on like a piece of thread. But nonetheless, he does stop being dazed and pull out his gun in full.
It's like she's got a gun. You idiot! We've all got guns.
And just to return back to our heroes for a second, I skipped over Zymek and Francis.
I know.
You do in fact hear people scuffling a little bit upstairs. Are you going to proceed quickly or not at all?
Well, it's like so far we've just heard like people moving around upstairs, right?
Right.
I'm walking.
Okay. You're walking. So we'll go ahead and you move down to short instead of medium, and you are just progressing up the staircases, and you won't end up being dazed or staggered or anything like that.
All right.
Okay. So then it comes back to Claudia. This guy. All right. So he was dazed. He has to undazed. He's panicked. He's gonna try to run down the stairs. He can just do that as an action. So as you guys are going up, you see someone running down.
And so this guy doesn't have his gun out or anything. He's just like running down the stairs.
Right. He's just a mouse running downstairs. Nothing to see here.
All right. So I guess he'd like dart around Francis and go like, oh, geez, where's the fire? Yeah. Well, he's not gonna stop him. This guy hasn't done anything wrong yet.
Yup.
It's a bit odd though.
Hey, can I do some sort of insight or something to just gauge? This is starting to look suspicious because he's got came from the floor we're heading to, right?
Indeed. But I will still give Claudia the first action on the hero round. Claudia, you have one guy. He has his gun. I'm
just gonna try again and say, look, be smart like your friend. It's not worth dying for whatever trash. It's not worth dying for whatever trash Mr. Riddles has in that room. I'm gonna try again. Maybe the fact that I know who this is and where he is might actually scare him off. That's a better roll.
He can't win against that. He is scared.
I'll stare at him with the eyes of the woman in black. And that's 2 successes, so I'm just going to go ahead and terrify him.
He looks at He looks at his running partner. He looks at your gun already pointed his way, and you can just hear him sort of curse directly under his breath.
Like, ah, my idiot. He's just gonna run.
Yes, he will. And as you
Okay.
guys start to approach, another person comes running down the stairs, but he still has a gun in his hand.
Okay, so
I look over at Boone and I'm like, you want to take care? You want to take care of that?
so now this guy's running by with a gun in his hand. Could Boone attempt to like stick an arm out?
Without a focus action, no. He
Okay.
is on his way out.
Well, I haven't
He-
heard any
he did
gunshots.
win the initiative. He's technically ready.
Okay, I'll give it to you. If you would like to go ahead and make a maneuver. Go right
Tripping somebody is body, like tripping or knocking someone down is body and fighting.
Okay, body and fighting.
Yep, unless you have a special move. I don't think anyone here is actually a boxer.
I could grapple him.
Actually,
yes, if you've got that, you can do that instead.
I have brawling.
Yeah.
Brawling, which allows me to do a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, so
Zatman goes for the tackle.
Yeah, so I'm actually probably going to try and grapple him as he goes by.
Okay.
He can counterattack by shooting you.
I dare him. No. Well, I can't just. This guy's got a piece, and he looks like he's running somewhere with some sort of intent. So I got to do something.
It's your
The
call.
expression on his face definitely says running away.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
running.
well, you don't know if he'll counterattack
okay.
you. I'm just warning you. According to the rules, he can.
So if he looks like he is afraid and is running away, and not like he's about to pop somebody, then never mind. He'd probably draw his gun and start going upstairs faster.
All right, so you will allow him to run away and leave.
Yeah.
All right, perfectly fine.
Okay.
Combat over.
I'm like literally swiveling my head back and forth between the guy running down the stairs and the guy running up the stairs, and I follow
Yep.
Boone.
I'm just gonna put my gun away and go inside Martin's room.
Right, I'm gonna go ahead and move. Objects. Here we go. This back out of the way. You guys are we're at Martin's apartment. And as the goons run away, the young black cat comes back from around the corner. And he's looking at you, Claudia. And he opens his mouth and goes, "Wow.
Ow.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
That was cool, lady."
It's nothing much. I'm gonna wait for these other two guys to come up here.
Are you in some sort of like garb, or are you just in like your regular clothes?
I'm in my regular clothes right now. I haven't like decided that criminals are a cowardly, superstitious lot yet.
Okay.
Besides, it'd be funny taking like a cab around town, like, you know, dressed as Batman. Here, hold on to this bat, my bat money.
All right. Well, yeah.
Don't look back here while I change into my secret outfit.
Yeah. Well, Boone's probably gonna come around the corner. Like get to the lane. It's like, oh, is there some sort of commotion up here?
Mr. Boone, you certainly took your time coming here.
Well, I could. Well, the investigation led us here. I could wonder why you're here.
I just happened to be in the neighborhood. I'm sorry, little boy. Where are your parents?
My brother takes care of me, but he's not here right now. But I knew you were going to get rid of those bad men.
Why were you not inside?
They beat me here. They were here when I got home.
Wow, latchkey kid in 1920s Tricoga. I shed a tear of remorse and pity were still emotions I could feel.
I
don't know why that makes
I
me
had
laugh.
tears left to shed. All right. I'm
All right,
I'm
I bend
Timothy.
down. I bend down and go, "Hey, Timothy." I go, is your brother's Martin, right?
Yes, yes.
When was the last time you saw Martin?
Just yesterday. He went away sometime last night.
Did he say where he was going or what he was doing?
He, a little bit. He I think he was gonna go through with his plan.
Really? What plan was that?
He well he was gonna go ahead and tell off those Miracle Mile guys.
Hmm.
He said he had some dirt on him. It was foolproof. It had to work.
That would explain the gangsters.
That would explain
He's
the
not in
gangster.
trouble, is he?
Well,
No. He's okay. He's perfect. I look over at Boone and Claudia and I go, he's perfectly fine. We're going to go look for him. You sit tight and no one's going to bother you.
Well, first of all,
What if more people come?
oh well, no, we got
You
a
see that
solution
man
to
right
this.
there? And I point to the alligator. That man is a detective. Why don't you show him your badge?
My brother said not to talk to cops.
You can
well,
trust this cop.
well. Here's the thing, and he's gonna kind of get down his haunches a little bit. I ain't a cop, and he's gonna reach into his jacket. He's gonna take out the badge. You see that? You see that sigil right there? Right there? Bureau of Investigation. I don't work for the police. I'm all the way up at the top. I help
So, like,
people from the
super
top.
police? I really shouldn't talk to you then.
Wow. You know what?
Timothy will look over at you, Claudia, and he'll ask, kind of a very odd, intent stare at you. Do you trust him?
Starting to see. Can I fit this kid into green trunks and a black mask? You know any acrobatics, kid?
Do I?
Nah. Stop being an orphan at this early stage of my career.
I'm like, what? Do you want him to be your ward?
He is.
My brother takes care of me. I don't need anyone.
Hey, it's the 1920s. It's unusual for rich people to just grab kids off the street.
But I could use a job.
Seriously.
Anyway, seriously though.
Seriously.
What do you think about Francis?
What do I think? Oh, that's right.
What's Claudia's opinion of Francis right now?
I don't really have time for kids, and what we're researching is something big and more dire than that. I'm gonna say, listen, your brother may have told you not to trust police, but your brother's not here, and he's in some serious trouble because those men were seriously bad men.
Oh, I get it. You don't like him either. That's okay.
Well, you can't stay here because your lock is broken. That's definitely true.
Oh,
And they'll be back, so you can't stay here.
you're right. You'll protect me though, right? You'll help me find Martin.
We'll definitely help you find Martin. Boone, I assume you're an investigator. What's Zamek's job?
You know,
I'm a magician. I'm a magician's assistant.
He's a magician's.
Why aren't you assisting your magician?
I have my reasons for being here.
I like that pause. I have a reason for being here.
Yeah, like
Apparently,
honestly, he
Dante
just,
is such a good magician. He doesn't need a freaking assistant.
Sonic just like holds up his hands like, you don't know me.
he just kind of got into my car.
Well, listen, you're probably good with people. Why don't you ask the kid some probative questions so we can find out like where his dad went. Meanwhile, Boone, we should
He's
check
dead.
this place. He's dead?
Yeah. That's why
His
I live
brother's-
with my
Yeah,
brother.
No,
his
sorry, I
brother
meant
was
your,
taking care of him.
Yeah,
I meant your brother.
The brother.
I mean, Zamek, you should be at least good at reading the crowd. So he crawls out of a barrel. What the hell? You were supposed to push the secret button again. And this underwater prison 45 minutes ago. You were so fired.
You know, when I heard Dante going like, "Oh, I'm gonna go prepare for," and I'm sitting here like, I'm wondering if I should just go back and help him prepare for his magic show, but I want to know what happened to Martin. So it's like,
Okay. So, Zemek, do you actually have any questioning ability?
hold on a second. Let me check. I'm not an investigator. I'm more like
No,
an
but some performers have questioning, so they can read a crowd.
No, I don't have that. I have observation. I have academics.
Well,
and I have
crap!
presence.
All three of us should toss this place. Boone, you're a criminal investigator. Maybe we should assist you.
That's probably a good idea.
All right. So
Yes, that's what I was
as the
thinking as well.
assistants, we'll roll our mind and observation. And if we assistants can roll at least 1 4 or better, we'll give Boone a bonus D8.
Yeah, mind observation questioning sounds like the way to go here.
Mind observation questioning?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm still assisting Boone because I don't have any questioning.
All right, there's my assist.
Okay.
So you get a bonus D8 from me. Zemek, are you a team player? Is that one of your gifts?
What do you mean by that?
No,
There's a
he
gift.
doesn't have the gift.
Oh,
No.
there's a gift in the game called Team Player. Some character classes have it.
All right. So
No, I don't.
If
mind,
conditions were met, he might. But
investigation, questioning, D, and another D8, you said?
A bonus 2D. Well, 1 from me and 1 from Zemek.
All right. Bonus 2D8. Nice.
Yeah, that's 3 successes. So if his brother has a secret hidey hole where he's keeping some secret stuff, we'll probably find it.
Yeah, we should uncover the secret, occult altar or whatever, or secret, communist manifesto room.
Well, I'm also thinking of like the throwdown pistol used in a hit by the Miracle Mile gang because he said he had evidence.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking is more likely.
Also, if there's anything like kind of small, it's not easily noticeable. I actually do have a magnifying glass as well.
well, you don't need a magnifying glass.
Okay.
You might like zoom in on his face and see like he's an adorable kid, but that might be it. But as you kind of ask questions, he seems really weird as a little kid. He's definitely adorable and precious, but he's very stiff. Takes a long while asking questions. There's just honestly something very off and suspicious about him every time you start asking him questions. But you kind of put that to the side for the moment, and he actually, starts to break and go, well, I shouldn't tell anyone. He said I shouldn't tell anyone ever, especially not a cop. You'd have to get another place. And he's not in that much trouble. I only told him what I heard. He couldn't be in that much trouble. He had a good plan. He's not in trouble. He's not.
All right.
Why don't you just tell us what your brother said so we can help him out?
I told him what I heard, that the Miracle Mile guys, they had some sort of plan tonight. They were gonna get a whole bunch of stuff to kick out the Labrazios. They were planning on a whole war, they said. And the things they described when they thought that, I don't want to think about that, but maybe he is in trouble. Maybe he is.
Man, it was a bad day for Guido to get captured by corpse worm.
He always told me that if the heat was too hot and people were after him, that he had a place out behind the red-tailed pool hall. A whole hatch. There's only 2 keys. I have the other one.
All right.
Oh, well.
Well,
Sorry, I'm still trying to imagine poor Guido trying to play his gang. Sorry, I couldn't the mob war.
all right. Kid, you got that key? You want to help us find your brother? You can open that up for us and we can get him into a safe place.
You really think he's there?
Well,
No. He
it's a
must be in
place-
a lot of trouble.
it's a place to look, that's for sure.
All right.
Wait, if there's a mob war going down, should we call the police?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do as soon as I got to a phone.
Guido's forgetting, not giving us his number now.
All
Yeah.
right. So what
No,
is the
I
first
did give a
thing?
number.
Oh,
I
you
did give
did?
a
Oh,
number, yeah.
crap.
All right.
It's
Yeah,
not
you
a
have
direct
number
number.
you can give to call him.
Yeah.
It's not a direct number, but I said one of the boys there could get a hold of me.
Oh, well, crap. I'll go ahead and call I'll call Guido. There's a
All
phone
right.
here. That's how we found Martin.
Let's start with that first. You go ahead and call. Guido, you're having a nice day, honestly, at the bar. You've had like a couple shots. They even said, you don't have to pay for at least a week, You'll have something eventually, right? And of course, there's always someone out on the lookout, make sure there's no cops coming by, make sure there's no liquor on the premises or anything.
Yep.
But not like you're gonna stop. But about that time, one of your boys comes back in and it's like, hey, someone's calling for you. Says her name's Claudia. Didn't know you
No, I
had a
would
new
have
heartthrob.
I would have told him it's his friend from the library.
Oh, it says your friend from the library. Sounds like a real dame. Didn't know you had a new girlfriend.
Don't let Lola hear that you say that, or she'll be on my one night. Bleh. Obviously, I've had one too many. No more for me tonight.
That's okay. Well, if Lola comes around, I'm bringing my camera for that one. You
Oh,
keep it quiet,
right.
too.
All right. I go take the phone. It's like, yeah, it's me.
Well, it's me. We got a hot tip here that the reason why Martin disappeared is he has some dirt. The Miracle Mile are gonna throw some horrible heat your way. They're coming apparently hot and heavy. You should look into it.
What do you mean my way?
As in they're coming ready for war.
Okay.
I don't know if it's true or not. I just know that's what Martin's mixed up in, and it's supposed to go down tonight.
He didn't say where.
That I don't know. Hey, I'm just calling you as a friend.
Well, if this turns out to be true, I'll owe you one. And I hang up, and I basically put the boys on alert, but also I call my boss and let him know that there's some rumors going on about that.
Oh, he'll be very interested in that.
Yeah.
We'll cover you in a bit. Zamek and Francis, you were going to go to the location, or you're going to make another call as...
I need to make another call.
All right, you are calling whom?
I'm calling. Sorry, and there's an alternate line other than the basic line to contact the local police. I'm guessing, right? One for actual law enforcement.
Right, you can call directly for police assistance.
Yeah.
Or even, actually, yeah, as your federal standing, you probably have even like a specific number for connecting with people.
Yeah, you could use the police boxes.
Mm-hmm. But
Which
I guess,
I was going to do, but I didn't know your badge numbers.
yeah, I guess I don't really need to. If we got the phone right here, but it's police box would be more convenient, but time may be of the essence.
My call took 30 seconds. Knock yourself out.
Yeah.
We didn't find any other evidence or anything. Just the kid told us key and that was it.
It's just our house in there.
Martin doesn't have a secret stash. I mean, he does.
Well, not here. I mean, no, definitely not. No, definitely
No,
nothing like
all right.
that. No,
I got
no.
Okay.
You didn't. Don't tell him I said anything.
All right. So calling. I'm going to be calling the not really dispatch. What do we dispatch? I don't know. Calling the cops. Probably probably central, because this sounds pretty important.
Seattle Police Department Central Office.
Yeah. This is. Sorry. Yeah. You read off your last name, your identifying number, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Number confirmed. What do you have to report?
We have a potential turf war going on. We have a high probability of some sort of rumble going on between the Miracle Mile and the Labrazo gangs happening at what's their usual
Eastwood district?
Eastwood, happening somewhere in Eastwood. Could use a few cars on standby. Might be nothing, but it's a chance it might not be that great to take.
Understood. We'll increase our presence in the area. Thank you for the information.
All right,
Is
well,
there anything else you'd like to report?
nothing else to report.
All right. I'll make sure the chief gets your message.
Okay, it's gonna hang up. All right.
Okay, so you told me this kid is strange. Strange how? Is there anything I can pick up about how strange this kid is?
You aren't sure, honestly. What would you have to figure out why a kid is strange?
Um, observation plus my background. I'm thinking more like this. Is his strangeness have anything to do with my background?
Okay, so why don't you roll mind, will, observation, and academics?
Jeez.
Ooh, okay, let's do that. You said mind, will, observation, and academics.
One,
Whew.
2, 3. With your specific expertise, this strange feeling, the way he's very often almost interrupted you before you finished, the way he keeps referring to things, he's has some kind of gift. He
Ah, so
must.
he's touched. Okay. All right. I look at Boone and Claudia, and I go, "Why don't you let me take care of the kid?" And this seems a little. This seems a little bit over. I'm sorry. I seem to be over my head here with all this. So why don't I babysit the kid, and you guys do your little cots and robbers thing, and you let me know how it all worked out.
Well, we need his key.
Yeah.
Can
Well,
I-
give us the
Martin
key.
said never let go of this.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's. I think he's gonna have to come with us at least for a bit.
What do you mean? You guys can just take the key. He's just a kid. You can't take a kid.
No. No, I'm not giving it
I-
away.
Look,
I go down and go, hey, listen. Where these two are going, you don't want to be in. And I go, I got someplace way cooler.
Oh,
You want to
I'm
see a
not.
magic show?
Yeah. You can take the kid to the magic show if you want. I'm not going to.
Magic? And his eyes just light up.
Absolutely.
And he'll like
My boss.
pull something out of his pocket. And it's a flyer with Dante on it.
bruh.
That's right. That guy's my boss. He's one of the greatest magicians in the world. And I'll give you a special backstage seat to his show. All you gotta do is give him your brother's key.
He goes from childlike wishes being fulfilled to this pained and tortured look. And he looks over at them, and he looks back at you. You
And
trust them, right?
These guys are my good friends. I trust them with my life. And we're gonna try to help your brother.
And I'm gonna ask as a
And-
GM, Zamek, do you actually believe that?
Well, we were all stuck in this, in the library, so I guess that was a traumatic experience. We didn't turn on each other, so I guess I could trust him.
You have low
What's it-
standards, sir. But okay.
I like, one's a detective.
Why would you?
Yeah, really low. But
Way
he
to
will
go.
hand over the key.
All right. We'll have your brother back in a jiffy, kid. Don't worry.
He trusts you, so I trust you. But you're still a cop.
I noticed.
And I go, what was the librarian's name? Ellie? Ellen?
Emmett Olson.
Emmett.
Emmett
Do you
Middleton.
know Emmett? The librarian that
Yeah,
you,
she's
that your
so
brother-
nice. And Martin's
we're
always
all part
hanging
of
out
this-
with her and everything.
Yeah, we're all part of the same club. We're like paranormal investigators.
Whoa. Whoa, she started a club?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that sounds
absolutely.
really cool.
Absolutely. I'll tell you all about it. Come on, let's go see a magic show.
Yeah. And he is in your custody now.
Nice.
Apparently, I've taken on a young ward.
He beat you
Nope.
to it.
Don't saw him in half.
All right. So that leaves you two to figure out where you're going to go.
Well,
To the
apparently Martin is just mixed up in gang stuff, not any magical stuff. So it doesn't explain the attack.
doesn't
And
explain
none of
what
this,
now?
none of this has anything to do with my friend. Tossing my hands in frustration. This is just a big waste of my time.
Well, it's glad to know. It's like, well, it's good for me to know that a man in danger is a waste of your time. But
Man,
I have
danger.
places to be.
He's a gangster.
He's
you
not
mean
a
Martin?
gangster. He's trying to end gang violence, from what his brothers told me. Though that might not be possible for one man.
If he had evidence, he should have taken it to the police.
Maybe he was. Who knows?
Well, the kid won't tell
actually,
us.
now that I think of it, doesn't exactly have the healthiest relationship with the police, referring to his brother.
No, the kid says never to talk to the police, which means makes him some shady. And the evidence isn't here, and we don't know where Martin is.
The evidence is with him in his hidey hole.
That's why I was wondering why you weren't going to go with the kid to kind of extract the evidence.
That was my intention, but he was spirited away by the other cat. He's going to gesture at the.
Well, look,
stairway.
we know what the location is, and we know that whatever it is, it's behind a key lock. We can defeat a key lock with, lock picks or a crowbar.
Or a key, and he's going to hold up the key.
Oh, well, let's do this.
Yeah.
All right.
I suppose if we can find the evidence, that might actually matter to me. I don't feel like getting caught in a gang war.
No.
I say rubbing my chin. I should probably change my appearance in case I'm caught by photographers or other socialites, not damage my reputation.
Suit yourself.
All right. But the two of you are planning to head to location and find Martin.
Oh no, we'll just go to the location. I have a cab waiting outside.
Exactly.
I have a car. Get in the car.
Oh, let me go tip my cab driver.
Okay.
So I'll do a quick detour over to Guido. Guido, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I was talking about something with somebody else. What's up?
It's okay. I understand. So you did just get off the phone with your boss, and he has explained what he's explained a bit in the past about the Miracle Mile. That the Syndicate and all the other gangs have gotten together and more or less divided the city up for Prohibition, but that agreement doesn't extend to other things. So if the Miracle Mile is moving in on your turf, you gotta handle this, and he trusts you 100%.
Oh, I'm more than willing to kick these boys out of here.
Good. And remember, if they put one of yours down, put 3 of theirs in the morgue.
Oh, yeah. With a nice big hole in their face from my fist.
And when you go back to the boys and start talking about what's going on a bit, they'll kind of explain, it did seem a little weird. I think I saw a couple characters I didn't normally see around. I kind of just wrote it off, but, maybe they're Miracle Mile goons.
Where'd you see them?
A couple different places. I wonder, you think maybe they might be roughing up people, expecting they're going to take over the place?
Or scoping out where our strength is. Probably our best bet. Split up, cover our main areas, and keep a runner nearby to hit the phones.
I'm gonna show this player so that it is open. As a Mega Mouse, you have a few of your goons. I'm gonna give you tokens for them, so that they are at least here. They are Labrazio. And you did roll before for 4 of them.
Yeah.
But you didn't have them doing anything until tomorrow.
Yeah, originally.
So, and they're bored and they're ready to do something. So you have 4 of your boys ready to follow your orders.
All right. Where are some of those places that the guy saw? The strange characters.
A couple places around town. I think they kind of stuck around the around a couple of the shops. I think maybe one of the corner stores. We could go around looking for them and come back and report for you if you like. Tell you what they're up to.
You do that. I'll stay central here for now until we can find a group to go, so we can till we can find a group whose butt I can go kick.
You want us to just kick him when we see him?
There's one or two, yeah, but don't stick your neck out too far.
Got it, boss. Got it. All right, and so I'm gonna go ahead and roll and see how well they'll do. Let's take a look. They are goons. They are D6s. I was ready for this because I knew it was gonna happen. Um, they ain't too good at observation. They are scary boys, though. And they will beat a man. They really will, but they're not great at observation. However, there are 3 of them, so I'm going to have them roll as a group with at least one person successfully assisting another. After a while, they come back and go, just ain't find anybody out there, boss. I think they all, booked it for the day.
I don't like it. Either
I
they
don't like
pulled,
it either.
either they pulled back to gather for an actual assault, or they're just a little too sneaky for us right now. They're just a bunch of weasels anyway.
Well, we'll keep our eyes out still, boss. If they're up to anything out on the streets, we'll know about it.
Yeah, you
This
do
time.
that. You do that. I would like to make a roll, and I don't know exactly what I could do for this. And of course, when my reboot, I didn't get my reopened. 1 second. Basically, I want to go kind of knowing my turf a little bit, figure out where the most vulnerable place might be to an attack like this.
Okay.
Let's see what I can do. Probably mind and tactics.
Mind and tactics sounds good. Anything else you think you could use for that? Anything you want to pitch?
Streetwise.
Mind tactics streakwise. You know what's going to be up for gang war. Do it.
Yep. All right, so it's going to be D6 and D6, so 2D6 plus D12. Only that was a critical hit.
If only, but that still is enough to tell you that what they're probably doing right now is roughing up people looking to secure income before they come in and also undermine you. If they came in for an attack, either they would stick to the streets and see who's out alone and, of course, ambush them, or they would try to find where you are and take you out because you're important.
All
They
right.
might attack your bar if they think you're there, but whether or not they'd rush in, you don't know.
Let's do something a little bit crazy. Boys, I want you to go out there and spread a few tales. Let people know I'm here in the bar. It's been a rough day, and I've been hitting the sauce like never before. You hear me?
You sure about that, boss? Doesn't sound like you'd be ready for anything. Ain't we gotta scare them off?
What's the best way to scare them off than make them think they got an easy mark and then put them all down once and for all?
Hey, you the boss. You the boss. I'll let people know you're drunk off your ass.
Meanwhile, let's get this place ready for a visitor, shall we?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready for something.
Basically, and we go about setting up a trap.
All right. So, you are setting up trap and, honestly, pretty clever. I like it. You'll have to remind me about it in a bit, but it's okay.
No problem.
I'll make
No
notes for it at the end of the session. Back to Francis and Claudia. Claudia, you disguise your identity so that you aren't seen associating with these riffraff back here. Correct?
That's correct. I just put on dark clothes
All right.
and tie a scarf around my face. Creepiest scarf I own.
All right. So, you and Francis head to the Red Tail Pool Hall. But instead of going inside, you can just circle around to the back alleyway, and in the back, you see a steel basement hatch. And it looks like it has an integrated lock.
All right.
Fancy.
So here's a
It is
question.
exactly where Timothy said it would be. right behind the trash can.
Should we knock first?
Well, it's a grate, right?
Is it a hatch?
It is a